Yeah, good morning, Jamaica. Good morning, world. Today is Sunday, the 12th of February 2023. I got lots of thoughts in my mind, and there's some stuff I'd like to share with the world. My question is, when it comes to a profession, a person's profession, do you value a person based on their profession, or you see people as human beings in terms of them being flawed? Human beings can tell lies. Human beings can be corrupted. Human beings can have an agenda. And the person's profession does not make them exempt to these things. Corruption does not stay away from people who have a certain or a particular kind of profession. I say this to say that when I was much younger, I attended the Mapen Primary School. I attended this school when I was 6, starting at grade 2 rather than grade 1. I was so brilliant as a student that I didn't need to go to grade 1. So I skipped grade 1 and grade 2. Now hear this. My mother had a sister who was a teacher at the Mapen Primary School. She had 2 children. She was not pleased with me skipping grade 1 and going to grade 2 because her 2 children had to start at grade 1. Now as early as 1981, during that period, that same so-called aunt, because I've really cut those people out of my life, I don't give them any respect, she went and worked witchcraft on me so that I would go through the school and not excel. As a matter of fact, she set her teacher friend on me. She had a teacher by the name of Meikle. Mrs. Meikle was her best friend. And Mrs. Meikle took total set on me morning, noon, and night. Whenever I was at that school, Mrs. Meikle even told my mother in 1984 when I was 9 that she was wasting her money and I was never going to be anything and I was never going to get anywhere. The teacher did that. And this was fueled by my mother's sister, who had an agenda. And as they are when it comes to witchcraft, you must not pass their children. If you are brighter than them, they have to stop you. So as early as 1981 going through, I had those issues. I ended up passing my common entrance because of an aunt of mine who was my father's sister, who visited me the night before my common entrance, read some Bible verses over me, yeah, and that's how I passed my common entrance, because I went into the common entrance with my mind opened up to take on anything. That's how I ended up passing my common entrance. So I want to say this to parents. Don't just trust a teacher because the teacher is a teacher. People are wicked, and a lot of wicked people are educated. A lot of wicked people have professions, and they will have agendas. Don't just because the teacher said your child isn't a good student, you're going to believe. Sometimes you have to go against what the obvious is. Look beyond the obvious and know that there are adults who fight children. An adult who sees what your child can be, they don't want that, so they fight you out, try to fight the child out. You must be smart enough, you must be spiritually endowed as a parent to see these things coming and be able to block them and stop them. If someone can stop your child before that child becomes an adult and gets into their full potential, then they'll be stopping the future. They'll be stopping that child's future, stopping your future and the future of countless numbers of people in the world that child would have been able to inspire and to assist and to do great things for in the world. So this is just a message to say, don't let a person's profession cloud your judgment as to who they really are and what their agenda is. Look at people as just being people. And people can either choose to pursue righteousness or choose to be corrupted and pursue wickedness. That's all I'm saying. Love and respect, you don't know. Ricardo, Suave, Jamaican broadcaster and recording artist. You know what I mean? Take everything on Mr. Serious because it is serious. Blessed.